Hey everybody, welcome back. So with the inability to play Paper Magic, of course, going to try to put out some arena content. We're here going to help today with the Orzhov Auras deck. I found it was in a recent TCG event, I believe it was. Something online because of course you can't do anything for Paper Magic right now. And I thought it was kind of interesting, kind of a little different bit of it, or a little different take on the whole auras thing, not adding the big green finishers that I've seen, like I play personally in some decks, and that some other people have been playing in some decks. But real quick, want to run over everything, just kind of give you an idea. This is pretty simple and low to ground, and it feels like, aside from the Godless Shrines and the Temples, this actually be on the cheaper side of a deck list. So this is also more of a budget version that people will be able to play, and maybe just get some free wins off of it, or easy interactions, if you will. So first off is 4 Pious Wayfarer, and we have 4 Hateful Eidolon, 2 Sentinel's Eyes, 3 Deadweight, 3 Mogus's Favor, 1 Eidolon of Obstruction, 4 Starfield Mystics, 3 Transcendent Envoys, 3 Ephemia the Cacophony, 4 All the Glitter, 3 Myers Grasp, 4 Timuret that Calls the Dead. And the lands are just 7 plains, 7 swamps, 4 Godless Shrines, and 4 temples. And then, real quick, so I'm going to play this in a best of 3 to see how this plays out. There's 2 Disenchants, 2 Gideon's Triumphs, 2 Noxious Grasp, 2 Banishing Light, 2 Unbreakable Formation, 3 Drill Bit, 1 Kaya, and 1 Doom Foretold. Definitely a lot of 2-ofs to be able to swap some things in and out based on what your matchups could be. So it's pretty cool. I'm actually going to save this deck, so I'm going to be playing this at some point in time next week. So even though we're here on Liberty's YouTube channel, please do make sure you come check me out. Twitch.tv/G Ridenauer. You can find it, I believe there is a link in the description. If not, I'll make sure Matt puts one there. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into a ranked best of 3 and see what we can make happen here. I actually like this deck. I like the whole auras theme, but it's kind of stinks that nobody's been able to do a whole lot with it. There's a couple of decks that have had some fair finishes, but has not been that big. 2 mana, it's probably the best we wanted. I would have liked it been better if it's a Godless Shrine plus a Swamp, but that's okay. So we're going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to shock in the Godless Shrine, I think, so that we can play Hateful Eidolon. Ooh. Actually, I lied. That Temple of Silence. Do I need another land? We don't need another land. Sitting on 3 is probably 4 a little bit later, if we start drawing a bunch of cards with Hateful Eidolon, but don't know that we need that. We're going to lead with a Starfield Mystic and see how that all plays out. They'll probably kill it. I'm assuming there's a shock, but enchantment spells cost 1 less to cast. Really not doing a whole lot right now, especially with just have the All the Glitters here, but that is a double All the Glitters though. Gonna play Hateful Eidolon, I think. So I don't believe our opponent has a way. Merchant controls play to graveyard for the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it. I have Hateful Eidolon, so if this thing dies, I'm gonna suit up this Starfield Mystic and let's play this Ephemia. Starfield Mystic is gonna rumble on in. It's a big Mystic. Ephemia will allow us to have a bunch of stuff. Next turn we get Deadweight. Note, Deadweight instead of Disfigured. Deadweight's pretty good because it is an enchantment. There's a lot of 1s and 2s, which makes Starfield Mystic great. This thing has lifelink, so I am going to block here. So we don't take anything, which is really good right now. So let's play this Hateful Eidolon. Deadweight's going to go into the battlefield, or going to go into the graveyard. So, yeah. So as I said, we get to Deadweight, the Runaway Steamkin. We're going to draw 2 cards of the Hateful Eidolon, because the Deadweight will go into the graveyard, plus get a counter on Starfield Mystic. Should be pretty good. Okay, so here, I guess I don't know. All of our removal being in the Deadweight and the Mogus's favor and the Mire's Grasp are really good. Mono Red having very small, cheap creatures to interact with. I don't know if there's actually anything better that I would like. Kaya's really good here, being able to gain us some life, so I would like to fill that in, but Eidolon Obstruction is probably the best cut I could make. And it's great because Eidolon Obstruction is a 2/1 with first strike. Let's see. That gets something gets buffed when we cast in. It's a 1/2. I actually think we're just gonna run back the same 60. And it's probably better off that way. We can play. We're gonna be on the draw. So if we need to change something, maybe get a better feel for something the way that it is, on the play will be the place that we gonna want to have that change. So see how this all plays out. Opponent, I'm assuming, is gonna play first, being that they're mono red. It's probably the best place that they can be right now. It's actually not bad. I'm gonna keep this. So we get Temple of Silence plus Plains to Starfield Mystic, and I actually probably Transcendent Envoy and an Ephemia. Oh man, so good. It's actually really good. So that's a Steamkin. I think I'm... So the question really here is, are they going to be able to go off with the Steamkin next turn to where I can't Mire's Grasp it? But if I Mire's Grasp it, no matter what, it's going to be a 1/1, and really won't be that big of a problem. So I think we're going to lead with Transcendent Envoy. It's an enchantment creature, so if they kill the Envoy, the thing is that I can then play the Ephemia, if need be. Yeah, so this would be pretty good. The Ephemia is actually going to be able to exile the Envoy, make a 2/2. That'd be great. Okay, so Starfield Mystic. So it's good. We can Mire's Grasp now. And then we get to put a counter on Starfield Mystic. So it's a 3/3. It's a little bit harder to deal with. They don't get to use Stomp from Bonecrusher Giant. Hopefully they're not playing whatever the 3-mana spell is. So they have a Robber. That's okay. I am alright with that. That is a Sentinel's Eyes. So let's go ahead and play Ephemia. And then I'm actually going to shock this into play. I probably should have just like... Ooh, okay, so let's go ahead and exile the... We're going to exile the creature. We're just going to exile the creature. So exile the creature to make a zombie. And then, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's rumble on in with the Starfield Mystic. They're going to double block. I say I'm okay with that right now. Let's go ahead and exile Mire's Grasp. Make another 2/2. Start creating an army here. And then next turn we do the same thing again. We actually get to do it twice next turn, so I am okay with that. Opponent, yeah, I think if they're going for Embercleave here, yep, I'm in a better position. So we'll see what happens. I get a Transcendent Envoy. Let's go. So that's Timoret. Let's go with a Deadweight. So here's an Envoy. Here's a Timmy Calls the Dead. do that. 6. What am I going to take is the question here. I think I'm taking 6, if that's right. I don't believe there's a way for me to like triple, quadruple block whatever the robber or the rich here. If they play something pre-combat, then I definitely have a shot. Because they won't be, then see, now I won't be able to just like castle Embereth. Leaving up Embereth is an issue there. They're gonna swap Embercleave over to Runaway Steamkin. They're just trying to go for the kill, I think. Yep. So if I go, I think I'm gonna block with Envoy. I take 8, go to 4. I can't die. And that'll allow me to actually put a counter on Starfield Mystic. Yep. And I'm going to gain some life from the Timuret Calls the Dead. So move the Embercleave to the Bone Crusher Giant. Alright. I want to do this because I want to make an extra zombie first. Let's exile that. And then gain X life, and scry X, or X is the number of zombies I control. Do I want any of these? I don't believe I do. I don't know what actually gets... All the glitters is like the best thing that I could have here. That's going to be tapped. And then... trying to think if what actually is going to matter here. So if I Starfield Mystic and attack with Ephemia, my dad probably, I think it's just the Starfield Mystic. Starfield Mystic blocks, yeah. So it gets Bone Crusher Giant out of the way. And then let's go ahead and Sentinel's Eyes. Let's suit up one of these. Gets the big boy out of the way. And then, so unfortunately, I guess there's all the glitters in the graveyard. Fervent Champion. And they attack, that's a 2-2. Opponent can't attack, though. They can attack, okay. Oh. Alright, so if I... trying to think here. So they go to 3. They eat 1. So they can pump with Castle Embereth is really what I'm looking at. I need to try to not take lethal here, and what I could do is put this and this in front of this, which I think is gonna be okay. Yeah. Maybe lose my army a little bit. Another Embercleave. Okay, well, that stinks. So I guess the double block was actually pretty good there. I don't take lethal. Woulda stinks because if I'd have been able to put the triple block on Runaway Steamkin, but wow, just getting a bunch of lands. Am I dead if I do this? No, I can do this, I think, and be okay. I have to leave 2 things back to block, is that right? I get to attack with this also. So Embereth makes this a 5-4. So it attacks me for 7, and then I need to block Robber of the Rich. So I gotta just try for it here. Puts the opponent, yeah. I think I definitely had to try for it. I forgot I was gonna get to make another. I did make another zombie. So I'm gonna throw some zombies under the bus. Sentinel's Eyes just keeps being able to buy it back. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so here, both of these here. And then it looks like, yeah, so they Embereth. They'll be able to take out both of them. I'll take 5. I'll trade with Robber of the Rich. And then if they can't kill the Euphemia, yep, cool. So it looks like we should have this game. We should have this match, actually. It's Monored. It's fairly hard fought here. So put that on Euphemia. Yep, cool, got that one. So actually pretty good. So back and forth. More so back and forth than I thought it was gonna be. I thought Mono Red would actually be one of the like worst matchups that I could potentially possibly have there. But I mean, I guess there is some life gain throughout the deck, so this is kind of cool. It's kind of fun. I think it'd be better suited for like we're just gonna jam you some best of one. I know you could probably play it either way. Mono Red kind of odd because it didn't give you real sideboard options, but I do have to say big thing about that is like Starfield Mystic. So if you don't have Starfield Mystic in the opening hand, it's probably a lot harder to be able to try to cobble together a bunch of cards and kind of string things together. Also, missing out on the like additional draw effects of having Hateful Eidolon on the battlefield. Hateful Eidolon really won that first game because of the simple fact like playing the dead weight, being able to draw, to be able to draw 2 cards of Hateful Eidolon. Opponent's not going to be able to come back from that because they're going to lose their board. We're going to have a large Mystic. Same thing there. They had to make a trade that I'm sure that they didn't want to make. Having a 5/4 Bone Crusher Giant with an Ember Cleave on it, it would just hit us for a bunch of damage. And having to actually trade it for a 6/6 Starfield Mystic, which I was okay because of the simple fact being able to get down their largest creature. So, I guess that's it. That's the Orzhov Auras deck. We're going to try to put up some more content, some more decks and playthroughs a little bit, just to see what's out there. Try to keep things a little fresh since there isn't any paper Magic that's going to be posted to Liberty's channel currently because we cannot get together because of social distancing that everybody needs to remember to do currently. Make sure that you're staying safe and staying healthy. Again, Mondays, Tuesdays, twitch.tv/GRidenhour. We'll play some Arena and potentially some other games here and there while we're all shut in. And I appreciate everybody watching. So until next time, remember to have fun, and thanks for watching.